Update for you from southern Tigray, where military and TPLF made second attempt to dismantle Hafto Kiros-led southern Tigray zonal government. Secondly, Egyptian troops going to be deployed in Somalia. First batch of the troops going to be deployed where? Are they going to be deployed close to Ethiopian border? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for watching. First, viewers, just give a little credit to my sources because almost a week ago I did a video. I reported that Tigray military had held a meeting in Makale and a decision had been made that second attempt will be made to dismantle southern Tigray government. I explained reasons behind that decision. I said that at the meeting, Tigray military officials and TPLF leaders too, they said that if Hafto Kiros-led government is not removed, TPF, Tigray Peace Force, won't be crushed. So in order to crush Tigray Peace Force, southern Tigray government must be dismantled because this government supports TPF, this government of Zaidu, and this government of the cross supports Simrat party of Getachew. So that was a week-old video, which I uploaded almost a week ago. Confirmed now, yesterday, Tigray military and TPLF made the second attempt. They appointed Zenabo Gebremedin as the man to replace Hafto Kiros. So what happened? Because before the arrival of Zenabo Gebremedin, messages were being shared in social media that southern Tigray youth should march, they should stop the entry of Zenabo Gebremedin Metio. Well, pictures, videos in circulation, both Zenabo Gebremedin and Negus Ebeje has assumed charge. They assume charge on Tuesday. Both have released messages from their offices. How did they enter office? How did Zenabo Gebremedin enter the office? Office was locked. Obviously, they broke the locks and they entered the office. Negus Ebeje has released a video, a 9-minute long video. He's head of security. Negus Ebeje, head of security, and Zenabo Gebremedin, chief of southern Tigray. Where is Hafto Kiros? Last time when Tigray military tried to remove him, he just left his office. So the next day, people took to the streets and Hafto Kiros retook his office. So what will happen today on Wednesday in southern Tigray? That remains to be seen. Social media campaign underway. Getachew supporters, TPF supporters asking youths to come out to protest, to organize themselves. Some are saying that the youth should go to Afar to join TPF. So Wednesday is crucial. If no protests are held on Wednesday and Thursday, it means that TPLF and Tigray military have succeeded in removing Hafto Kiros and others from power in southern Tigray. If people start protesting, then we'll see a test of Tigray military, TPLF. Will they press ahead with the decision which has been made, with the implementation of the decision, or will they back off? That we'll see in coming hours. On Tuesday, it was being said that Zinabu Gebremedin won't be allowed to enter office in mature. But it did not happen. No large scale resistance was seen. But today is crucial. Wednesday and Thursday are crucial. Similar party leaders like Professor Kendaya and Gitacho, they have issued messages condemning the move, saying that Tigray military, TPLF, Tigray military commanders, TPLF leaders, they have started their campaign to destroy Tigray. The Haftokros government, by the way, consisted of Haftokros and a few individuals leading key positions in southern Tehran. There's no zonal or Varda level council active, I think. It was easy to remove the leaders from their offices. What will people do? Will they come out to support Haftokros like they did last time? That we'll see today. Second, viewers, Egyptian troops going to be deployed to Somalia. They were due to be deployed at the start of this year in January. Originally, they were due to be deployed in January because the new peacekeeping mission in Somalia started in January, but Egyptian troops took their time to come to Somalia. Now, first batch of Egyptian troops has finished its training and it's going to be deployed in Somalia. It means that the deployment of Egyptian troops will be in phases. Around over 1,000 Egyptian troops will be deployed in Somalia, according to the Egypt and Somalia. Where will they be deployed? Will they be deployed on front lines like in Shabelle? Will they be deployed towards the Ethiopian border? Ethiopia is protesting. Ethiopia has been asking Somalia's government that no Egyptian troops be deployed close to Ethiopian border. Egypt would like to have its military presence in Gaidu, in Jubaland, in other parts which are close to Ethiopian border. At the same time, Egypt would like its soldiers to be away from front lines. Ugandan troops, Burundi's troops, and Ethiopian troops are fighting on front lines. Where will Egyptian troops be deployed? That's a very important question. So far, no announcement has been made about the place of deployment of Egyptian military. Egypt is coming to Somalia basically to use Somalia against Ethiopia. Egypt never became part of peacekeeping mission in Somalia since the peacekeeping mission started years ago. Why now? Because now Egypt wants to have military presence close to Somalia, close to Ethiopia, to put pressure upon Ethiopia, to force Ethiopia to sign a legally binding agreement about dam operation. Ethiopia going to inaugurate dam next month, after almost 10 days. Egypt, despite all its efforts, could not force Ethiopia to sign a legally binding agreement. But still, Egypt hoping that by deploying its military in Somalia, perhaps it will be in a position to call the shots in Somalia, and Ethiopian troops will have to withdraw from Somalia gradually. Let's see what happens. Complex game. By the way, Sudan has sent its chief of intelligence rather, to Somalia. General Ibrahim, Sudan's intelligence chief, met with Somalia's senior security officials in Mogadishu today. And Sudan is now registering its protest with Somalia. Why? Because UAE is using Bosaso port in Somalia to transport weapons to RSF, through Libya, through Chad. And UAE has been conducting recruitments of people, of youths in Somalia, to use them in support of RSF. Sudan's government is asking Somalia to ensure that Somalia's soil, Somalia's people are not used by UAE in the war against Sudan's military. Let's see what Somalia will do. Thank you for watching.